What happened to Khamzat Chimaev? He used to fight really often. He would fight a couple of times in the span of a few weeks, changing weight classes from welterweight to middleweight, or the other way around. And then he would fight again a couple of months later. And now it's difficult to get him to fight once every 8 months. He was scheduled to fight Robert Whittaker for UFC 302 in Saudi Arabia. And now he's pulled out, and apparently he's violently ill. We wish him the best. Are these the side effects of the severe case of COVID-19 he got during COVID-19? Like, is he still dealing with that? I read a tweet on Twitter that said Khamzat Chimaev has cancer or had cancer, but the leader of his country, the leader of his province, convinced him that he doesn't and he should not retire and continue fighting in the UFC. I don't know if that's true. I don't think he has cancer because Khamzat himself said in a video when he was really sick the first time with COVID, he thought he had cancer. It was so bad. But no, but then he said it was like the side effects from COVID-19. And yeah, is illness the only issue? I mean, that's a pretty big issue and would explain a lot. It's not just that, his opponents have been pulling out as well. Leon Edwards pulled out when he was supposed to fight Chimaev. Paulo Costa pulled out when he was supposed to fight Chimaev. So sometimes it's been his opponents. But he was the next big thing. People have been saying Pereira did what Chimaev was supposed to do. Entered, had a few fights, and then quickly became middleweight champ and light heavyweight champion in 2 different weight classes, which was what Chimaev looked like he was about to do, he was expected to do, and the way he was controlling and dominating his opponents. It looked like it was going to happen. And then the Gilbert Burns fight was a very entertaining, competitive fight, but it was close, and people thought, oh, does that mean Chimaev, there's chinks in the armor of Chimaev, he's not that good, or what does that mean? I don't know if it means that because Chimaev's coach told him not to grapple or wrestle with Gilbert Burns because Gilbert Burns has a high black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. But I don't know if that was the right decision because Gilbert Burns hardly has any submissions in the UFC. So maybe if Chimaev did wrestle with him, he would have succeeded earlier, who knows. And the Usman fight was also close. Chimaev still won, but the Chimaev fight with Usman was close, but it was short notice for Usman. And Chimaev seemed to have cardio issues. Now then it was then revealed, or it was then claimed that Chimaev had either a hand or leg injury, I don't remember, I think it was a hand injury. And that might have been a factor. But I think they also said that Chimaev was a bit sick. So was him being sick that time also the side effects of COVID, or was it a totally different thing? And there's also the thing about, apparently he has visa issues and can't fight in the United States of America. It's a rumor, but a lot of people are saying it, so it seems to be true. And since he never fights in the US anymore, it does seem to be true and not just a rumor. So if he can't fight in the United States of America, and he's severely ill from COVID-19, that would explain a lot. But I'm wondering if at the times when Chimaev is doesn't have a severe case of the side effects of COVID-19 and he's relatively healthy, is his endurance exactly the same as it was before he caught COVID-19? Or is his endurance worse? Like much lower? His stamina or his gas tank or his cardio is a lot lower even when he's not strongly sick and he's recovered. Is it lower than it used to be before he ever caught it? Because if it is, that would be sad. We're missing out on the best version of Khamzat Chimaev. And it's crazy, COVID-19 might have had like a huge effect on the timeline of the UFC. Would maybe Leon Edwards would never be champion because the Chimaev Leon Edwards fight would have ended in Chimaev winning, and so Edwards would have never got the chance to fight Usman. Or, I'm not saying Chimaev would have definitely won. Maybe Edwards would win and he would still be the champion. Who knows? Because Leon Edwards' takedown defense has been looking really good, but in the second fight with Usman, like the second from the trilogy, Usman was controlling him and dominating him for most of the fight. So if that was Chimaev, there's a great chance Chimaev would have won, and then Chimaev would have fought Usman. And if Chimaev won again, Leon would probably be far away from a title shot, and like the whole game of the welterweight division would look different. We would be having Chimaev right now as champion if COVID-19 didn't happen. Possibly. Probably. I don't know, but possibly. And then, right now, maybe he would have already challenged Pereira in the middleweight division. Who knows what would have happened if COVID-19 never happened. But what did happen to Khamzat Chimaev? I really would like to know. Like and subscribe.